Yo, what's up guys? Splitintwo here. Today we're going to go over all of the little updates that came out in the new patch for Out of Ore. We are in update 0.06, vehicle handling, selling lag, and dirt lock. These are some awesome improvements that we've been having some major issues with, as well as you guys saw this happen on a live stream, causing massive memory issues, and whew, it was brutal, boys. Brutal. But let's go ahead and get into a few of these things like we did in the last video. We're gonna try to keep this video short, under 10 minutes, just real quick, so I can get back to recording the next episode for Monday, as well as coming out with one for Tuesday, possibly Wednesday and Thursday, and then with hopefully a live stream on Friday. But we'll try our best to get out as many as we possibly can. So let's go ahead and get into these updates and rock this out, bros. So yeah, we're gonna look at the tracked vehicle fix sliding around, heavier weight for all equipment or vehicles, new gearbox for all vehicles, multiple controls, save issues fixed, first gear lockup control added, forward, reverse, and neutral controls added feel to the hydraulics. Yeah, it's a little odd. What does feel mean? Okay. Faster hydraulics on some functions. We'll go ahead and look at that as well. Fuel save issue fixed, as well as selling lag and loan getting paid when fixed. Okay, that is awesome. Conveyor upkeep heavily reduced. Store hitbox and FPS hitboxes reworked, and other small fixes tweaked. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and rattle down these real fast and kind of look through them and see how we can do this. So okay, here we are with the excavator, and it looks like we have a spider excavator. We can now just kind of chill there, and let's go ahead and turn this parking brake off, and look, nothing happens. It just kind of just stays there. Gravity defying pieces of equipment now. Let's go. But hey, I guess it's better than the alternative of us sliding around all over the place. Let's go ahead and give this a test. This is a severe test. We're on a slope, we're on our side, and we're gonna be digging straight out in front of us, so we still do have lift and stuff like that, so when we're pulling, so we gotta be a little bit more careful when you're smashing into the dirt. We're gonna be pretty aggressive on the lift as well. Yeah, we're not sliding anymore, so good fix on that one. Hopefully we can get a little bit more refining to sliding when we need to slide, and not sliding, you know, around on flat ground, because we shouldn't just be able to stick on hills like Spider Pig over here, you know what I mean? Like, it's a little weird, but hey, we'll take it. It takes away the annoying factor that we've been having problems with. So except for this, the cutting in and exploding of the physics making our excavator just go crazy, should be kind of addressed, but I guess it's not that big of a deal. We could always just dig slow. Let's go ahead and swing this thing around back and forth with some weight in the bucket and see how that works for you guys as well too. Just real quick comparisons of what they used to be to now. So okay, let's go ahead and get into the bucket locking feature. This will work for all of your vehicles. You can bind it to whatever key you like. I bound it to spacebar, so you can actually lock in the buckets. This is a normal scoop here, and then we're going to go ahead and straighten up real quick. This will also kind of demonstrate some more of the non-sliding around thing that we were talking about in the earlier little clip there. But if we get a scoop here, let's try to get a good size one. Fill it up. And then I'm going to go ahead and lock it in by hitting my space bar, because that's what I bound it to. And then we're going to show you that nothing will fall out now. So if you're having problems when you're digging of lagging and things like that, this will kind of lock you in place where you're not lagging as bad. And I'm going to see nothing falls out. And then go ahead and hit space bar, and everything fell out. That's pretty awesome. Now we're going to demonstrate it in the rock truck by turning it on, turning the parking brake off, as well as kind of showing you guys that there's gears as well. So you see F1, F2, F3. So the gearboxes now seem to work. which is also kind of cool. I don't really, it's not really, I guess, necessary, but let's go ahead and turn it off and show you guys how these things bounce around and fall out of the truck. See, now this is before, how they used to bounce around and move around and cause problems, and then we'll turn it back on and we'll move back and forth, and you'll see nothing will fall out now. As well as a lot less lag when stopping and backing up and moving around. So that's a great fix. And see, this is with it's off again. You can also see the gearbox going back and forth. So that's a good fix. And here we are back in the excavator again to show you guys the hydraulic control speed changes. I know this might be a very subtle change, but actually it's not. The excavator hydraulic speeds have been greatly increased, which will definitely help you with your digging and moving around, because before they were really slow. But I didn't want to look over this this part of the patch, because man, they were pretty slow. I was feeling it. I was like, oof, this is kind of rough. But I'm glad that they bumped those up a little bit. Thumbs up to the devs. Okay, here's a little annoying one that we were dealing with. When we go in here in first person mode, sometimes you couldn't get the hitboxes to quite work quite right, and you had to like go back into third person, scrolling with your camera, and that's absolutely annoying. Since the walls and the camera collisions seem to not be able to be fixed, apparently, this is an easy little workaround for them to do, and I'm glad to see that they did something to address this, because it was kind of a pain. Now you can look back from a far distance and see things, but let's address the selling lag. And it seems to be back like it was before the last patch, so it seems that they fixed it in there. So we're not lagging anymore, which is awesome, because whew, as you guys saw in the last stream, we couldn't even drag things anymore without them just having wicked issues and causing massive crashes with the memory. I was recording and playing, didn't matter what I was doing, it was just causing massive things. We couldn't do this before, well, access after the patch. But now they fixed it, thankfully, because that was annoying to have to save and hope that you didn't crash after buying like 10 objects or one object. Some people said they couldn't even buy anything at all, and that is absolutely bummer. I know it killed a lot of people's moods, but it's fixed, so hopefully it stays that way and another patch doesn't break it. But another thumbs up, dudes. All right, last thing I want to address is all the new little features that they added in for the game as far as the controls and the vehicles. We go into our options here. We're going to go into vehicles. We're going to scroll down until we see the vehicle neutral gear that they added, as well as vehicle gear forward and reverse. You can change these keys as well. All these you can customize to your liking. Vehicle reverse gear, vehicle gear lockup, vehicle switch mode, which has always been there. Make sure you guys learn how to use this feature. Dirt lockup is the brand new one that everyone's probably going to be going over. I changed this to both settings as well as spacebar, so that way I can control it and all. And then make sure you guys go ahead and drop a save to get all your stuff in there. But that just about covers majority of the big content update and fixes and tweaks to the game for the week, guys. If you guys really like this these update videos that are real quick, simple, here you go, bam bam, get in there and start digging, let me know. Hit that thumbs up in the comment, leave a comment. And I honestly do appreciate you guys for the last week and some change showing up, smashing that like button, hitting the live stream up. It was a banger, and I do appreciate you guys for that 10K. Much love, bros.